Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a Dollar Tree DIY for you, and this is really something that's like spinning around in my head. I don't even have like an idea on a picture of what I'm doing. I'm really just thinking about it. So I'll kind of try to explain it to you, and then I'm going to go through it. We're also homeschooling right now. Hannah's over at the computer. I've got my lesson book, so I will be calling off what she needs to do as she moves from subject to subject. And of course I'll try to cut out me walking over there and everything, because we're multitasking. That's what we do. So I've got my glue gun plugged in. I did not make a trip to the Dollar Tree because I have so much stuff. I'm going to center the camera a little bit more. All right, homeschool calls. All right, math, chapter 3. Instruction, practice, why we add 0. Did you already do that one? So if I need to start doing a voiceover, it's because she's listening to something. So if I all of a sudden turn into voiceover mode, it's because she's learning and she needs the speakers out loud. Yeah? Okay, cool. So from now on, I will be doing a voiceover. So I have this huge bag of Dollar Tree flowers. And what I'm thinking of doing is having like a vase in the middle with flowers, 2 candles on each side. And then what I want to try to create is a little wooden crate. And so I know I want to use this wooden contact paper. And I know I want to use foam board. But here's some popsicle sticks that I could probably use, some twine to make it look just a little bit more farmhousey, and some of that burlap ribbon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the base of a little wooden crate, and I'll give you the measurements here in a minute because I used the vase and the 2 candlesticks, or the 2 candles, to create the base. I didn't want it too big. I wanted it to kind of sit in there perfectly. So the base of my little wooden crate is 12 inches by 5 inches. Now I'm trying to decide how tall I want it, and I want it to be 3 inches tall because I want it to just come up to where the candles are. I don't want it to be too deep. So what I'm doing now is using these popsicle sticks as like the base of my crate, and I'm using 8 popsicle sticks, and they're 3 inches tall. All I'm doing now is just cutting out the wooden planks for the crate, and you just use the dimensions that you have for the base. So I'm going to be doing 1 inch wide planks, and so 2 sides will be 12 inches long and 2 sides will be 5 inches long. This was probably the most time-consuming part, was just putting all of the contact paper onto these pieces of foam board, because even though the contact paper is sticky, it doesn't stick well enough to not use hot glue with it. So that's why I ended up having to use hot glue to stick the contact paper on.
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth.
I don't really like the color of the wood contact paper, so I've got a brown excuse me, and a gray paint, and I'm just gonna take those and just give like a light wash to this contact paper because I wanted it to be a little bit darker, kind of like my table.
In the great outdoors, forever free, you and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
And I also have to cover up any of the foam board that's not covered by contact paper. Of course, I'm using the contact paper on the outside of the crate, but then I didn't realize that you still have to, you still can see the inside of the foam board because the crate is wide open and you can see through it. So my suggestion would be to cover the entire piece of foam board, but as you can see, when I covered these, I literally used like the very last bit of my contact paper, so I didn't have enough contact paper to completely do the whole foam board. So I would suggest, if you're doing it, to do it that way. But it turned out just fine with me using paint to cover the foam board. It kind of blended in. Now I'm using these, and I also painted the popsicle sticks also. I used that same mixture of paint, like the grayish and the brownish mixed together to kind of stain them to a darker tone. So now I'm using these to create the base of my little wooden crate. Now I'm using my wooden strips to create my crate, and I'm just going to keep adding these around until I'm done. Y'all, I am so tickled with this. I am so impressed with how this turned out. So I'm going to fill it, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. It's just a little wooden crate.
Right. So cute. I love it.
I mean, it's adorable. It doesn't look perfect, but that's like kind of the charm of it. It's like a rustic little crate.
It is super cute.
I love it. I can't wait to fill it with goodies. All right, let me see what I can fill it with. I'm like super impressed.
Let's go.
I just really love it. It's just a cute little wooden crate.
It's
That's
not even
not
real
wood
it's
at
this.
all. It's
It's
contact
this.
paper and foam board.
And a whole bunch of paint.
Yeah. All right, let me fill it. This is where you can really use your own creativity. I just wanted to add some jute twine in because I really like the texture of the jute twine and the burlap, and that's kind of how the feel of my decor is, kind of like, you know, modern farmhouse, or not even modern, just regular farmhouse, whatever. And so I wanted to incorporate some flowers and some candles, and you put whatever you want in your little crate. like the 20th time that I've knocked over my camera today. So that's it for today's video. I really like how it turned out. I think it looks cute. It looks like a little wooden crate. So I like it. And
Subscribe to Pets and Me.
Wow. Holy cow, you didn't even wait for me to get done. Alright, so anyway, if
Subscribe to Pets and Me.
if you like this
Subscribe
video.
to Pets and Me.
No, that's not what I was going to say. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Obviously, you have to go over and subscribe to her channel also because she's not going to stop.
Subscribe to Pets and Me.
Alright guys, take care. Bye.